Alright, I think this thing is on. It is, cool. Hey guys, what's going on? Michael J here. This is that Q&A video that I promised from episode 12 with some of my favorite questions that you guys left me. Let's get into the questions. DJ Jackson 0499 asked, what made me want to go dumpster diving at GameStop? One night / morning, it was from like 10 p.m. to 3 p.m. I literally watched GameStop Dumpster Dive videos for 5 hours. I just came across this one randomly. I don't even remember how I found it, and I liked what I saw. I looked into it, I watched other people's videos, and they were really cool, so I thought I'd give it a try myself. Joe Zig asked, how often do I dumpster dive? I try to go every day, like right after school, so every day. During the summer, obviously when I wasn't in town, I couldn't go at all, and I was leaving it for whoever else dumpster dives, because there was like 6 people in my area that go, at least, maybe like 7 or 8. But yeah, I try to go every day. During the summer, I went like 2 or 3 times a week, but pretty much every day. The Deontay MS asked, how many times do I think I've gone dumpster diving, and have I tried any other places? How many times do I think I've gone dumpster diving? Wow, what a question. Probably far over 250 at least, considering I just said I go every day. And have I tried other places? Yes, I have actually. GameStop, obviously. Hibbit, obviously. I've tried Blockbuster. I've done some pet store. I've done Dollar General, and thrift store in Orange City that Trick My Shot wanted to try one time, and I was with him, so we did. Ryan Hushme asked, "What's the best thing I've found?" The laptop from, I think it was episode 4 or 5, something like that. I think it was 4. The laptop that I found was probably the best thing that I found, because it did have a password on it, but I brought it to my neighbor. He wiped the hard drive, so no password anymore. And it works, it's fully functional, it is in perfect condition, and it's going to my sister for college, so not only is it like a valuable item, but it's being put to good use for a good cause, so yeah. Hooplers21 asked, how did I meet Trick My Shot? If he's watching this right now, he already knows where this is going. He's gonna hate me. When I was in 5th grade, I saw him and this kid Brian standing in the lunch line one time, and it was like the first day of school, and I was relatively new to this school. I've only been there for half a year because I moved in the middle of 4th grade, and I'm just trying to make some friends, you know, meet some new people. And I go up to him and I said, hey guys, my name's Michael, what's your name? And this kid Brian goes, dude, go away, nobody likes you. Like, joking around. I took it seriously though, I was kind of upset. And Nick goes, yeah, nobody likes you. And I'm like, eh. So I went away. If you ask him that, to this day, he will still say no. He, like, it's like he doesn't know what happened, but I promise that's exactly how it went. Not word for word, but pretty accurate. Oh yeah, and he had this perm. He's gonna hate me for this too. He had this perm. He has a black perm with blonde highlights, and he looked ridiculous. So go give him crap for that, because he was stupid. He regrets it though, so I gotta give him props for that. Wesley Gutierrez, sorry if I mispronounce any of these names, he asked, have I ever been caught dumpster diving? Yes, oh my god, I have. Trick My Shot and I went to Dollar General one time, and their dumpster was in a gated-in area, and we're coming out of the gated-in area empty-handed. He had a few cards in his pocket, but we pretty much left with nothing, and there's this lady that's about to leave the parking lot, and she sees us, and she whips around, like speeds down the parking lot and slams on the brakes right in front of us, and I'm like, oh crap, dude, let's get in. So we get in, and he puts his key in the ignition. He didn't have time to start it yet, and we close the doors. The lady comes over, she knocks on the passenger window, which is where I was sitting, opens the door, she starts yelling at us, what the hell are you doing in my dumpster? And we're just like, we were looking for boxes because we're moving, our parents told us to go get them. And she's like, oh bullshit. And we're like, no, it's really what we're doing. And she's like, okay, well, next time you do it, I'm gonna call the cops on you, unless you, like, have my permission first or something. And I'm like, okay, whatever, dude, let's just go. So she slams the door, and almost slams my leg in, but I have pretty fast reflexes, which I'm proud of. And I was able to move out of the way, so I still have my leg. We Black Ops Man asked, what is my thought on the Saints Row 4 censorship in Australia? I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it loud and proud. Australian censorship is the dumbest thing ever. I take that back, it's not the dumbest thing ever, but it's pretty close. Like, it is very close to the dumbest thing ever. I think Australia should switch to the American system, and it would probably double their game library because everything is restricted in Australia because it's inappropriate. So, yeah, that's my mini rant. It's stupid. That's my opinion. Casey Cuts asked, what is the oldest game I found in a dumpster? This right here. NBA 2K2 Sega Sports for the Dreamcast. Found it in Blockbuster Dumpster. I think it was episode... Ooh, God, that really hurt. Ow, ow, ow. I have a cut in my toe and I just, like, stepped on it. I think it was episode 12 or 11. I don't know, the huge... 11, I think. 11. I found it in that episode, and we started cracking up. It was in a 360 case. It was NBA 2K13 case for 360, and we opened it up, and I'm like, dude, there's a freaking Dreamcast game in here, and we were laughing for like 7 or 8 minutes straight. It was hilarious. Miguel Loreto asked, have I ever thought about doing pranks or reviews instead of dumpster diving? Actually, fun fact, when I started my channel here like 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't start it for dumpster diving or gaming. Hard to, like, comprehend, right? But no, I actually started it. My brother and I, we used to do, like, this stupid acting crap, and we would pretty much just embarrass ourselves, record it, and post it on this channel. All those videos are still uploaded, but you're not going to be able to find them because they are humiliating, so I've made them unlisted. Yeah, only a few people that I know about them, and when they bring it up, I turn every shade of red and hide my face because they're really embarrassing. But yeah, I do have a few reviews on this channel actually. I think I have like 2 or 3, or maybe I only have 1. I think I only have 1 actually. But I'm starting to do reviews and unboxings. Like I'm gonna try to make that a thing. So yes, I have thought about it. And pranks, not in this area because I will get into so much trouble. So no pranks, but reviews are a definite yes. Definite yes. That's what I wanted to say. There wasn't supposed to be a pause there. It's a definite yes. Adam RG asked, what is my favorite Xbox or PS3 game? I'm gonna assume by Xbox you mean Xbox 360, and boom, I know it right off the top of my head. Enslaved Odyssey of the West. Best game ever. It is so underrated. Like, nobody knows about it. I got it for $30 one time at the flea market, which you're like, flea market, $30? Screw that. But yeah. Totally worth every single dollar. Like, I would have paid 60 for it. I would have paid for it, like, used 60. Because it is that great of a game. It's probably only like $14 or $15 now, because it's dropped in price, because I got it years ago. But if you haven't played it, or if you've never heard of it, look up some gameplay, or go out and buy yourself a copy, because it is the absolute best game, like, that I've ever played on any console ever. It is definitely worth it. Definitely worth all my time that I've spent on it. I don't regret it. IZRBoy98 asked, what time of the day is it best to dumpster dive? Like I said, I go pretty much every day after school. I've gone a few times when they're closed at like 10:30. And I've gone once before they opened, but that was just really stupid because everybody's rushing to get to the gas station that's right next to it. Everybody's looking at me. And that was just, I'm not doing it in the morning anymore. That was just stupid. Videlux4 asked, when did I find out about dumpster diving? I've always known about it, but I thought it was kind of gross, and then years and years later, when I found out about GameStop Dumpster Diving, I thought I'd give it a try, and it's totally changed my opinion on it, unless I go to, like, Trick My Shots Dumpster, because it's really gross, because there's, like, 3 food places there, and they just pile everything on. But, yeah, I've always known about the topic, I've just never actually thought about doing it until last year, like the middle of last year. Pokegird asked, where are the GameStop dumpsters in my area located? The one that I go to generally is behind the store, and the one that's closer to Trick My Shot's house is on the side of the store, which sucks because it's exposed. It's like on the side of the parking lot, everybody can see you, and there's a Subway right there with like huge glass windows, and they look at you and they're like, oh my god, he's in the dumpster, that's so gross. And yeah, so no bueno. But mine is behind the store, so yeah, I got lucky, I guess. Pruner MC asked, what is my favorite flavor of Fritos? Not that big of a Fritos guy, but I'd probably have to say barbecue, like the twisty ones. But yeah, I'm not that big of a Fritos guy, so yeah. Okay. Gelid Falco asked, how come cows come? Huh? I think you tried to ask, how come cows come? So they can make babies, question mark? You know, I'm just gonna keep this answer short and simple. Because science. Okay. Jacob Ortiz asked, who would win in a fight, Batman or Iron Man? As much as I love Batman, I might have to go with Iron Man on this one. I could make like a 10-minute video just explaining why, but I don't have time because this video is already like 11 and a half minutes almost, so yeah. Joshua Williams asked, how has dumpster diving changed my life? Would I call dumpster diving life-changing? No, probably not, but I mean, if you're skeptical if you want to try it or not, definitely go out, give it a try at least like 2 or 3 times, because you're not always going to find stuff the first time. The first time, you're not always going to find stuff the first time, but yeah, I mean, you get free games, free posters, it's definitely worth it, so if you're skeptical, go try it. Alex Mendez asked, how old am I and what state do I live in? I am 16, I turned 17 in less than a month, and I'm not going to tell you what state I live in, because in episode 14, if you're good with geography or cities, you will end up finding out which state I live in. So, stay tuned for episode 14 and you'll find out. Jacob Morey asked, Pyre, Cake, Nike, or Reebok? Cake, Nike. Short and simple. Burr165 asked, why doesn't my GameStop cut cords and discs? I'm just going to go with, because they're lazy, considering half the time they don't even put stuff in a box or a bag, they just kind of throw it in the dumpster, so I'm going to say because they're lazy. That was the last question. Next time you see me, I probably won't be in this house anymore. I have pretty much everything packed up except for my bed, my laptop, a few pairs of clothes, my Xbox, my TV, like 5 games, and my phone, obviously, but why would I pack that anyways? So yeah, I'm kind of heartbroken to leave this place. I've been here since I was a kid, but it has to happen. It's not my choice. So I'll see you guys at the new house. Bye.